friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming my August makeup haul. So if you guys like to see all of the makeup that I received or purchased in the month of August, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for like 11 years now. It's kind of wild. And every month on my channel, I like to pay homage to old school YouTube and do an old-fashioned haul. So if you like haul videos, if you like testing new makeup videos, if you like all things eyeshadow, blush, and indie makeup, then this is the place for you. Highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And if you could do me one more favor and watch this video all the way to the end, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much in advance. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. So like I said in the intro, I love filming haul videos. Every month I sit down and I recap all the things that I received in PR or purchased with my own money. I do have a haul playlist as well as a 2023 playlist for just hauls. If you want to sit down and watch 8 hauls, that could be fun as well, especially if you're a makeup junkie like me. Anyways, I have a lot to talk about. I have a lot to get through, so let's start off. I did place a Sephora order with the Sephora Friends and Family discount code that I received. So I had some staples that I wanted to get. The Laneige Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. This is one of my favorite products. I think it is one of my most repurchased skincare items, which I'm not like a big skincare reviewer or a skincare like junkie like some people are, but I've bought this product like hundreds and hundreds of times. And I feel like Laneige finally heard me because they changed the packaging and now they have this packaging that's refillable. I just wanted to grab one on sale so that I could test out this new packaging, but I'm so excited that they finally made this refillable and you can buy the refill and fill this bottle back up. So I'll probably purchase a refill in the November Sephora sale, but for now I just grabbed the bottle. But yeah, I go through these every couple of months or like every 4-6-ish weeks. So I always have backups of this and it's one of my favorite products. I have pretty dry to normal skin and I basically use that as the first step in my skincare routine after I get out of the shower. So that is what I love. And then I grabbed another skincare staple. I might be on my 3rd or 4th jar of this. This is the Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Cream. I actually was out of this and I was like, oh, let me use some other eye creams. And honestly, I kind of hate my life right now. All my milia is back around my eyes. And I felt like this particular product does really well for getting rid of milia. It has the most annoying little jar packaging, so I would love if Glow Recipe changed this up. I feel like odd-shaped jars where you have to stick your finger in is not a good look, or at least if they could make this more like a lip balm with like a wider mouth or wider opening, I guess, then it would make it a little bit easier to dip into. But I don't understand. All my favorite skincare products come in weird shaped glass jars. It's so freaking annoying, but I do love this, so I did pick this up during the sale as well. Okay, we have more things, so let's actually talk about what I got sent from Rare Beauty this month. So they send out such generous PR packages. I got 2 travel size products that I've never tried from them. So I have the Rare Beauty, this is the setting spray, and then this is like her illuminating primer product. So I've tried the setting spray. It's not my favorite. It's all right. I've been using it a lot to just kind of wet my eyeshadows when I'm using like metallic shadows, and I've been using it for that. And this one is pretty illuminating, but I really like my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, so this one's been taking a bit of a back seat on that. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that I got those in PR, and then I got this little Rare Beauty Fresh and Dewy Lip and Cheek Duo. So I got a Rare Beauty, this is the Nearly Petal Glossy Lip Balm. I've never tried this formula before. Super duper comfortable. And then I got the Dewy Liquid Blush in the shade Happy. It's a travel size that comes in this one, but I have a full size size, so I actually put the travel size one in my back to school giveaway. So yeah, those are the two products that come in this set. They are a little bit on the lighter side, so if you have a deeper skin tone, I'd probably skip this little duo, but you know, Rare Beauty has a ton of other shades and stuff. But yeah, it was fun to try out this formula because I had never tried it before. And then the brand Claren sent me a bunch of stuff. So they sent me this double serum hybrid hydric and elliptic system, like complete anti-aging treatment that they have. This is like one of their favorite famous products. I actually purchased this with my own money during the last Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I'm making my way through it. So I'm so happy to have a backup. They also sent me their eye cream, which I have been trying out. It's okay. It's not like blowing my mind, but I actually do like that double serum. And then this is already in the upstairs bathroom, but they sent me their Cryo Flash Mask for firm glow and tightening pores. This is amazing. If you like a cooling mask, if you live in a warm climate, or you're experiencing summer in full force still, I would recommend this. It feels like you're putting this like fresh minty mask on your face, and it just cools down your face when you remove it with a wet cloth. So I have been enjoying this. I try to use this mask at least once a week just to take care of myself, and one of my goals is to like do a mask every week. So I've been trying to use this as much as possible, but it's a really good mask. Definitely a favorite of 2023. Okay, I did receive a PR package from Florasis, so I am so excited. This stuff is so beautiful. So the first thing they sent me is, I think this is a cleansing oil, so I want to take this upstairs and use it, but look at how beautiful this is. This reminds me of the Chanel Camellia, but this bottle is absolutely beautiful. The pump even has like a little thing that looks like a little leaf and like a little branch, like completely gorgeous, just eye candy for your bathroom. So I'm very excited about that. And the flower even came like packaged separately. I love that for us. And then they sent me two makeup items, which I'm gonna do a video on the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna probably put it in a testing new makeup, but they sent me their new Florasis Gorgeous Peach Blossom Powder in the shade Amber. So this has a more tan hue to it, so I think that'll work for me. I think they sent me like the white version previously and I didn't love it, but I'm happy to have a different shade. And then they sent me this new palette, which is the Floral Engraving Phoenix Makeup Palette. This palette is so beautiful. I almost don't want to use it because it's so stunning. They have sent me other palettes in the past, but I've never received one with this particular print in it. But look at this palette, super duper gorgeous. This brand is based, I believe, in the PRC, and their formula is more like a satin formula. It's not the very vibrant metallic multi-chrome indie shadows that I'm used to, nor is it comparable to brands like Too Faced or Tarte or anything like that, but it's so pretty, and I know so many people are into this brand, so I'm very excited to include that in an upcoming video. I'm slowly trying to make my way through all of my eyeshadow palettes that I've purchased or received in PR. You guys will not believe the pile I have sitting here to go through still. Okay, I forgot to show the coolest thing that I got from Rare Beauty. So this is their like puffy makeup bag. How cute is this? I'm actually contemplating using this as my Shop My Stash bag for the month of September. I haven't filmed that video yet, but this is so nice. And I would totally buy this. I am so appreciative of Rare Beauty because they've been sending me like their little merch. So I got their backpack, which has been super cool. I keep all my like tech stuff that I use for editing videos in there. And they send me their like puffer weekender bag. So I'm so grateful, so generous. So thank you so much to Rare Beauty. If you guys are wanting to purchase any of these items, they are available on their website. And I will link everything I'm talking about below, especially if I have an affiliate code or just an affiliate link if you guys want to shop through my links and codes. It really helps me out and helps me put back into my channel. But yeah, this bag is super duper cool. Okay, let's talk about one more PR package. I got a little one from Hard Candy. These are some new lip products from them. So they launched these Instapout lip melts. These are so nice. I actually got a duplicate of this package, so I'm going to include it in my back to school giveaway. And then I also got the Insta Pout lip liners. These are lovely as well, so I can't wait to unbox all of these and put them into my collection. But that was a really nice package because I really enjoy those lip products from them. And then I have just like a mishmash of things. So I did buy a few foundations in the month of August. So I bought the Fenty Beauty. This is the Ease Drops Blur Smooth Tint Stick. And I didn't really like the Ease Drops foundation, like the liquid one. So I didn't have very high expectations for the stick. But I actually really like this. I bought it in the shade 14. It is quite a bit warm on me, but I think it looks fine when I blend it onto my skin. I love the ease of a stick foundation. The Huda Beauty Faux Filter Stick Foundation is one of my favorites. It just goes on like butter for me. So I'm happy to have another stick foundation, and I feel like I can get like close to medium coverage with this one. And then I have one that I am not loving, and I'm honestly contemplating returning this because I wore it yesterday and I just hate how it looks on my skin. I don't know if this will be better in the winter time just because of how cold it gets here, but this is the MAC Cosmetics Serum Powder Foundation, and I got it in the shade NC42. NC42 has been a great foundation match for me, especially with MAC, for a very long time. So I'm happy to see that the shade still works, but I just don't like this foundation. It does not wear very flattering. I just feel like it's so dewy, and then at the end of the day when I'm about to take my makeup off, I feel like it just doesn't sit on my skin well. It looks patchy and my skin looks very textured and I look kind of tired, which doesn't always happen with my like Holy Grail foundations. So yeah, what do you guys think? Did you buy this foundation? I would love to hear your guys' opinions if you have any on this one. We also bought a lot of concealers because apparently Karen needed a lot of concealers. So this one is another new Holy Grail product. This is the Full Filter Color Corrector. I'm wearing this one on my face today because I have it already, but I bought myself an extra one because I want to have this in my Shop My Stash. I don't want to live without this. I love the packaging. I love that it's a doe foot. I love that I don't have to like dip a brush into it. I can just tap on the product and blend it out with a sponge. So this is a superior color corrector to me, and it works really well with my undertones, something that has been really hard for me to find. I feel like a lot of these color correctors are geared towards fairer skin tones, and then once they get to the medium to deep complexions, it's just like a red or like a really bright orange, and I just feel like there are nuances even when it comes to medium skin tones. So I really like that, and it's one of the reasons Huda Beauty is one of my favorite brands, especially for undertones. I feel like she really nails the shade matches for people with my skin tone. At least, I don't know about deep skin tones and fair skin tones, but when it comes to the medium to tan category, I feel like she does a decent job. And then I bought this. This is the Rare Beauty. I don't actually know what this is. I think this is their color corrector as well. I was watching a video from a makeup artist that works for Rare Beauty, and they actually use this on top of a set under eye, which I found very intriguing. It's kind of supposed to like wake up your eyes. It's not really a concealer. So I need to experiment with this some more, but I did pick this up with my friends and family discount. And then I am loving this concealer. This is the Tower 28 Swipe Concealer. I have their skin tint, and so I was thinking like, oh, their concealer is probably going to be very like a runny, and it's going to be like the Kosas concealer, which I'm not a big fan of. But I really like this concealer. It is really creamy and it feels nice and smooth. I'm actually wearing it today, so you guys will have to let me know. Like I said, I don't get a lot of sleep at this moment in time in my life. Just the phase of life I'm in. I have 2 under 2. So me and my husband are up all of the time at night usually because one is waking up or one needs to eat or something's going on. So I need a good concealer, and I really enjoy this one. And then I did pick up from Ulta. I grabbed 2 of the Milani Nude Lip Oils. So I have the shade Honey Fig and Cocoa, and I did test these out in a video. I can't remember what, but super beautiful colors. You guys know I am a sucker for a good nude shade, and these 2 are absolutely beautiful. I also placed a Tarte order that took forever for me to hunt down, and I bought 2 things. I bought the Maneater Blush and Glow Cheek Plump in the shade Strawberry, and the Man Eater Bronzer Stick in the shade Nightfall. And then I bought another one because this ended up being part of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. So I got the shade Deep Buff. I'm actually wearing this one today, but I love these Man-Eater blushes. They're so, so wonderful. And I was very happy because I actually got both of them on sale, but I got a better deal, I think, on the Ulta 21 Days. This one I started off liking because I thought it was very similar to the Rare Beauty bronzer stick, but I think I don't love this shade. I feel like it's a little too cool tone on me. And I feel like the last few times I used this, I felt like I was having a hard time blending it, and it looked a little bit ashy on me. So I'm going to keep trying this out. I will keep you guys posted. I was a bit disappointed with some Asian-owned brands in the month of August. We had Kulfi launching some lipsticks. We had a brand called Youthforia that launched a foundation shade range that was pretty much geared towards Eastern Asian skin tones, even though they are an Asian-owned brand. And then we had the Kaleidos blush situation. So I was a little bit bitter, and I saw that there was a new brand at Sephora called Mango People, and it is owned by South Asians, I guess. And so I bought one of their blush sticks. It's a really pretty color called Jalebi. You guys know I love me a terracotta nude shade, so I grabbed it. Super duper cute. I love this packaging. Did I need this? Probably not. They also have highlighters and bronzers. I was contemplating buying one of each, but I restrained myself, and I'm kind of glad I did because this formula does feel a little bit dry, so you do have to put some back into it when it comes to applying it. But overall, it's nice, and I'm happy to support, and I will definitely keep my eyes out for any new products from them. I also grabbed from KVD. I haven't used this yet. This is a new shade of their long wear gel eyeliner, and I just thought this was such a cute shade called Radium Green. So I did grab it. I have heard like bad things about this formula, so I'm not sure what to expect, but it was like this kind of brighter green looking shade, although in this light it doesn't look that impressive, so maybe I should contemplate returning it. Whatever. I did just buy, I placed a ColourPop order because they were having a 30% off Labor Day sale, so I was able to snag some of the new ColourPop eyeliners, which I have been eyeing for a while, but I decided to wait to pick them up on a sale. Okay, so if you hung with me all the way to this point, leave me a heart emoji. Now we're gonna get into the fun stuff because it's time for all the eyeshadows. So let's start off with a pricey purchase in the month of August. I grabbed the Pat McGrath Mothership 11. I can't even remember what this one is called. It's called Sunlight Seduction. It's a very beautiful palette. I just feel like for the price point, indie brands are doing more exciting things out there. I'm just hoping that Pat McGrath will get out of this flop era she's in, but it's yet to be seen. Beautiful palette, very neutral leaning, just not my favorite one. And then we also have her Intensify Longwear Eyeshadow Primer. I have been enjoying this primer. It's one of those that is kind of like a sheer primer. It doesn't have really any color to it. It just kind of dries down clear on my lid. So I like the whole packaging situation. I like being able to swipe it on. It's pretty nice. It's not going to replace my Sigma Beauty Ignite primer, but I'm happy I got a chance to try it out. Okay, next we have a palette that I haven't used on my channel yet, but it's definitely coming up. This is from Bella Beaute Bar. I was going to skip this one, but then I bought a different palette from them, and I was like, okay, I'm already paying $8 or something in shipping, which honestly hurts my soul. I hate paying for shipping. So I might as well just go ahead and grab this one as well. That's what we call girl math. It's just buying more things because you're already paying for shipping anyway, which means you're spending more money that you weren't planning on spending. I know it doesn't make any sense, but that's the whole point, right? So I am a Bella Beaute Bar affiliate, but I have bought everything from this brand, and I'm planning on making a purchase. Their basic witch palette will be mine, so I'm gonna do a video with this palette as well as the new one when it comes in. But yeah, I've just been so intrigued by their stuff, and I cannot wait to play with that. And then I did do a video with this one. This is the Sunset Beach palette. It is a collaboration between MBA Cosmetics and Deandra Nicole. This is such a fun color story. The metallics she chose pair so beautifully with the mattes. So congratulations to her on this collection. Also, if you guys are looking for swatches on a deep skin tone, highly recommend following Deandra. She does such beautiful work, and all of the indie brands like work with her, so you can see lots and lots of swatches on her Instagram. I was gifted the Sugar and Spice palette by Glaminatrix Cosmetics. This is such a fun color story. At first I was like, I don't get it, but now I really do. It totally reminds me of eating ice cream in the summertime. There's some beautiful brown shades that represent to me like an ice cream cone, and then all of the fun colors are like the different ice cream flavors and toppings. So I had a lot of fun playing with this palette. And let me know, did you guys pick that one up? Are you eyeing it? I love hearing what you guys have bought in the previous month as well. And then here is the palette that I told myself I wasn't going to buy, but then I bought it anyway because, I mean, I couldn't stop myself. So this is the Pastel Garden from Bella Beaute Bar, and they did have to switch up the packaging. I think the brand commented on my Instagram post saying they were having trouble with the faux leather that they used that was like a pinky purpley shade. Honestly, I love the blue, so I'm not mad about it at all, but look at this palette. You guys know I hate pastels for the most part. Like, okay, hate is a strong word, but pastels just, I want to love them, but they just don't love me back. So anyway, I just bought this one purely for the metallics, and I just feel like this is going to be such a fun accent palette. Do I have, let me tell you, I have a box in my makeup room of pastel palettes that I've been meaning to do like a pastel palettes ranking video. Have you guys seen me rank my pastel palettes? No? Yeah, I know. That's how behind I am on my video ideas, but that is my newest pastel addition to my collection. And I can't remember if I showed this one in my last makeup haul. I think I did, but I'm just going to show it again. This is the Sigma Beauty Bite Size Quads, and I have two of them in my August Shop My Stash. That's why it's empty here. But these quads are so freaking cute. The quality is amazing, and it's a great way for you to try the Sigma eyeshadow formula without committing to one of their big palettes. I love this PR box. They did such a good job with that. So love it so much. And then Kaleidos did send me their Alma Viva collection. I was probably the last PR video on this collection, but my package just took a while to get me. It's honestly a stunning collection. I don't love the blushes so much, but I do think the eyeshadow palettes turned out nicer than I was expecting. The glosses are so beautiful. Cannot wait to add those into my lip drawer. Also, I will say, I found a creator when I was doing some research on this collection. I cannot remember their name, but I'll try and remember to link their channel in the description box. I believe they might be of East Asian heritage. I'm not sure which country, but the way they kind of demoed this collection and explained the blush shades, it made sense for their skin tone. And so if you are kind of wanting to see somebody with the demographic that maybe this collection was intended for, I would recommend checking out that video because I did learn a lot from it. And it's from a creator that I wasn't following and I wouldn't have found unless I was doing some research on this collection. And it's always fun to find new people on the internet, and especially people that are different from what I look like or my skin tone. So I can't remember the name, but I will try and remember to link them down below. And I'm very thankful that Kaleidos sent this my way because I think some parts of this collection are absolutely fabulous. Okay, now we're on to the last bit of eyeshadow. This is a big pile of eyeshadow that we get to sift through. I love this palette. This is going to be easily in my top 10 palettes of 2023. It's the Ensley Rain Strawberry Moon palette. And oh, I was showing you guys the back. This is the front. Look at how stunning. I have one shade that's a little bit of a casualty, but these metallics are absolutely gorgeous. This was my first time trying the brand and I'm so impressed. So I can't wait to see what else they are going to be launching this year. They've already sneak peeked something called, I think it was like the Twisted Tea Party with like a Mad Hatter on the cover. So I'm anxiously awaiting that. And then SugarDrizzle sent me their little dino baby. This is the Plumerian Dragon palette, not dino, dragon, sorry. But this is such a cute little palette, and I had a lot of fun playing with this, so I just wanted to say thank you to the brand for sending that my way. Alter Ego sent me their Sakura palette. I'm still contemplating if I should use this on my channel or not. I feel like the moment has come and gone, and I would rather put this in a giveaway for you guys because I have the original palette that this one is inspired by, and I don't need duplicates. So I think I'm deciding right now that this is going to go into my giveaway pile. I got the most beautiful package from Blend Money. They sent over their Blend Money Forget Me Not palette as well as their brush set. I already put the brush set in with my other brushes, so sorry. But this is the Face and Eye Multi-Use palette from her. I think this is a beautiful palette. I will say for me, I'm not really big into mixing shades to create like my perfect bronzer and contour and things like that. So for me, this is just a very big neutral eyeshadow palette. Not my favorite one from Blend Bunny, but I understand not everything can be made for my preferences. So yeah, very, very beautiful palette. Great formula as well. Another one that caught me off guard, which is the Naked Metal Maniac palette. I was like shook by this palette. I posted a video trying this one out. I created 2 looks with it. And yeah, honestly, I was pretty impressed. Highly recommend checking out the video because this is a very pricey palette. It is one of the more expensive holiday palettes on the market. Natasha Denona launched the I Need a Nude palette. Listen, I'm just like a little bit sad. Okay, I'm one of the salty sad people that Natasha has done like so many neutral palettes, and like I'm like, where are the days of the Metropolis palette? And then my friends just remind me, like, Karen, she just came out with the Yucca palette. And I was like, I get that. But the Yucca palette is kind of like a neutral palette for brown people. It's not really like those gorgeous, like, metallics and just like deep jewel tone shades. I just want the Metropolis palette to come back in a new and improved version. But anyway, honestly, this palette is beautiful. I think that if you are into beautiful neutral looks for every day, or you're a makeup artist and you do bridals, this looks so gorgeous. I honestly loved the look I created with this. I was a little bit shady in my video because I was like, yeah, you can get this at the drugstore, which honestly you can, but you can't get that quality though. You know what I mean? Okay, speaking of drugstore, we have the 2 beautiful palettes from Flower Beauty. I remember the first one. I can't remember what it's called now. I'm totally blanking. But the first palette that she launched like this, people were selling that palette out like it is their job. I honestly didn't think that they would launch new versions of these palettes, but I'm kind of happy they did. I will say I prefer the Garden Lights over the Coastal Lights, but the Coastal Lights does have like some fun colors in it, whereas the Garden Lights is more of those everyday shades. So super duper pretty palettes, great price point, drugstore, affordable, in stock, hopefully, when you're seeing this video. But if you wanted to see them in action, I highly recommend checking out my video because I swatched all 4 of the palettes, the ones that already exist and the new ones as well. Nomad, one of my favorite indie brands, launched another banging awesome palette. This is their Gold and Grit palette, I think it's called. It's Ghost Town USA inspired. I know, it's so beautiful. This is like the cool tone sister of their Haunted Europe palette that launched a year or 2 ago. So when you see them side by side, it's the exact same shades but with less saturation, and I'm not mad about it. I just am so impressed with Nomad. They have gotten so far from where they started, and I love that. I love being with the brand from the start, and it's just been a lovely journey seeing them grow. Last 2 palettes of this haul, we have the palette I'm wearing on my eyes today. This is the Maple Syrup Pancakes palette from Too Faced. This is their holiday palette that they launch every year, and I sometimes get them, I sometimes don't. This year I did decide to go ahead and grab this one, mostly for this beautiful shade called Morning Matcha. I don't want to give away too much, but I did film the look, so definitely go ahead and check it out and let me know what you think. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Tartelette Nightfall. This is the round 2 of their Man-Eater palette. I guess I could call this the sequel, right? That's what they call it when the next one comes out. So yeah, I played with this one too. a really nice holiday palette, and I think this is so giftable, and I just love how beautiful the presentation of this palette is. So I had to snag it for myself and try it out for you guys. But that is it. We have made it to the end. Oh my gosh, I don't know how many eyeshadow palettes that was, but it was a lot, and I still have a few that I need to use on my channel. The pile is always growing. I need to clean up my room. I really want to add some more furniture. I really would love another bookshelf for my eyeshadow palettes and maybe another Alex drawer, but I haven't been to IKEA. IKEA is like 4 hours from me, so it takes a lot for me to cart my two littles out of town, because, you know, it's true what they say in those memes, like a vacation with kids is like parenting in a different zip code. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite thing you purchased in the month of August, or if you bought something in September. Also, let me know if you're on a no-buy or a low-buy. Give us an update. Let us know how it's going. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Thank you for watching it all the way to the end, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye, guys!